Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I have fucking absolute cinema. And my camera fell. I gotta pick this bitch up now. Don't slam the table too hard. Absolute cinema. Today we're ranking the best superheroes, most underrated, blase, blase, blah, whatever the fuck. Let's get into our tiers right away. We got God tier, and then we got semi God tier. I should have changed this. What is God tier and semi God tier are dead ass the same thing. And oh, these are all three the same thing. Whatever. And then good overall, then good 1v1 against your comp, bad or situational, then trash. Here's the setting that we're putting it in. You are a superhero in a whatever super world you pick in your head. I'm going to just go with whatever power. Like if I'm thinking electricity, I'm just going to think I'm in the Marvel or DC universe and I have electric powers. And that's my power. Like I can use it to its full extent. Like I can grab electricity and I can just zap anybody I want with it, right? I'm not thinking One Piece where your body becomes electricity. The situation is you're in a world, you have a good grasp of your powers. How useful can this be? How OP can it be? Can you make this shit like can you make yourself untouchable with this power? Or how good, cuz like there are some powers where you can make yourself amazing with it, but like it depends on your situation. So we're going to go situational cuz something like shapeshift, it's not really that good in a fight. But in the world setting, you're God tier. Nobody knows who you are. That's why we're starting off with Portal. We're going semi God tier with Portal. Because I don't think, like, if you think about it, if you can portal, like, let's say you have a good grasp of your abilities and you could just portal. That means anybody attacking me, put a portal right in front of me. Now you're attacking that portal, and now I'm going to kill you. Bang. I need to get anywhere? Portal. I need to store anything? Portal. I need to stop anything from happening, stop a fucking meteorite, stop a fucking bomb. Portal. But at the same time, you can't stop everything with the portal. That's why it's not God tier and that's semi God tier. It might even need drop down to OP because if you go against somebody like Superman, portals are not gonna help you, big bro. Portals are not gonna help you, big bro. They're not, cause like you just have portals, you can become OP, but you don't have super senses. Next up, Pocket Dimension. Now here's the thing about Pocket Dimension. I think in my head, Pocket Dimension is like you have an infinite amount of space in your pocket. Like you have a dimension that you can just send shit to and you can go in and get out. So it's kind of like maybe like, I'm thinking like Obito's Pocket Dimension. I'm thinking like maybe like an inventory, whatever. Some shit like that. I think that's good. Depends on how you use it. I'm gonna say good overall. I can't put it in OP, and I don't want to put it a good 1v1 against your comp. By the way, I gotta change this because good overall and then bad. Well, just to make it average. I think average is good for there. Yeah, I think it's better than average, but it's not OP though. Electricity. Now here's the thing. You can go different ways with electricity. I'm just talking about straight up. You have electric powers. Zoom, then it gets zapped. Then it gets zapped. 1,000 bows to the head. That'll affect some people. Some people with super strength might like shake that off, like whatever. Then you just put more electricity, more electricity, more electricity, and then you just like you can just take charge from like everywhere. Take the lights out. I think it's such a useful power to have, especially in a fighting type of aspect. But does it make you OP? I don't think so. I think it's the best good power that you can have. I don't think it makes you OP though. Teleport definitely is God tier though. Here's the thing about teleporting. I think portal you have to make a portal to teleport. Teleport like I can just I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Just like you can teleport anywhere in the world. You can like somebody tries to hit me, I'm teleporting behind them and knocking their ass out. I need to get anywhere I can teleport. I need to stop anything I can teleport it. It's like a portal, but 10 times better. But at the same time, if you have super speed, you can knock out teleport. So it depends. I don't know. That's why it's not in God tier. It's right below God tier. It's semi god tier because I feel like you can stop a good like I'm talking about peak teleporter. You can definitely stop that person. Respawn fucking sucks. Who would want this superpower realistically? I'm talking about this is your only superpower. So your superpower is you're just a regular fucking human, and if you die, you respawn. It sounds cool in the beginning, but you're not. You're not a like people. You're just not a good fighter. You're not like this doesn't give you fighting abilities. Like you have to have like a fighting ability down here. This doesn't give you automatic I'm a fighter now type shit. It doesn't. This just gives you, hey, your ability, like you have to train yourself to respawn. I'm talking about just by itself respawning. That's garbage. Like I die right now. Like let's say somebody hits me from like outside my window, bullet, bang, I'm dead. Now what? Now what? Nothing. It's a respawn. It's like it's a cool power, but like it's not like it's situational. It's situational. It's like it's not something that you can like really like obviously you can die as many times as you can. You just respawn and respawn and respawn, but it's situational. I don't think it ever like makes you OP because you can't be killed because it well actually no. You can't be killed. It's I'm jumping up to average. And I'll put immortal there as well. I think these two are kind of the same shit. Immortal means maybe you can't die, and respawn means you just respawn back to life. So they're basically the same thing. I would put these in situational, but the fact that you can't die is a plus. It is a plus. So if you're in a superhero world and you're fighting whoever God knows, then yeah, it sucks, but like I don't know, man. Like I can't see any pluses to it, but the I can't see too much negatives to it. But the pluses are it's an average power in my opinion. Invincible, this is a good power. You're just invincible. This might be God. If you're invincible, that means you can't be stopped, right? Hold on. I gotta look this shit up. Invincible. Can't spell. Power meaning. Sorry for the spell. Incline. Holy shit. Now I can't space. Invincible power refers to a force, strength, or authority that's impossible to defeat, overcome, or subdue. So you just can't beat the person. Yeah, you're God tier, baby. If you're invincible, you're God tier. Next up, because I feel like immortal, that just means you can't die. That doesn't mean you can't be beat. You can be beat. Invincible, you can't be beat. Like I'm talking about peak of the powers, can't be beat. Fire powers are probably the coolest powers in fiction, in my opinion. One of the coolest. I first got exposed to this from Avatar, and then everything else. It's just amazing. Fire powers are cool as shit. Are they OP though? I feel like every kind of element is kind of in here. Like I can't really like, other than sound. Sound is a little bit better, but like when it comes to electricity, fire, air, earth, like when it comes to an element, I feel like the peak is here. Like you can be a good power, but you can't become OP with it. You know what I mean? Unless you can turn your literal body into a fire, like fucking One Piece, like a Logia. I'm not gonna do that because that's a whole different power. I'm just talking about you have the ability to use fire. You can burn everything. You have the ability to use air. You can suck people's air out of their body. You can freaking use the earth and earthbend and all that type of stuff. Earth magic, whatever. All these powers are cool, but at the end of the day, there's a ceiling. I don't think you can get past that ceiling with this. Like you can't burn through the Earth's core with your fire, because I don't know. I just feel like there's a ceiling in my head that you can't get above as an element user. Shapeshift, this is OP. And hold on, let me talk about sound first. Sound is OP because it is an element. I know some people classify it as an element, but sound is OP because sound actually is something where like your ears are always hearing. Like you can put earplugs in, you can block your ears off, you can do whatever you can, but your ears are always hearing. So and you don't know somebody has sound powers until you realize. They make you all loopy and realize, holy shit, I'm fucked up. Like what just happened to me? Now my like it's because if you fuck up somebody's hearing, you can fuck up their balance, you can fuck up their spatial awareness, their orientation, their what's it called, their depth, their what's the perceptual depth, like seeing how far or close something is to you. Like you can fuck so many things up with it. Shape shifting is OP as well because if you can shapeshift into anything as a real life power, this is OP as shit. Like imagine I just shapeshifted into this water bottle and you can sneak into anybody's room or shapeshift into a phone or shapeshift into a person or take their job. Shapeshift as the bank manager, go in, swipe the key card, steal all the money, walk out, act like it was you who took it. Nobody's gonna suspect it was you. They're gonna all think it was the manager. Then you go shapeshift into somebody else and somebody else's. Nobody will know who you are. It's amazing. Aimbot. So basically, you're dead shot or whatever, or who's the guy, Bullseye, whoever, whichever the superhero or villain or supervillain in DC or Marvel that can't miss. I mean, you're good. You're good. I can't say it's like people with super strength, anybody with good armor, they're stopping you, bit bro. Like you can't miss. But what if I take your gun away? What? Choice manipulation. You can manipulate choices. It sounds so fucking. It is situational. I don't think it's trash. It sounds trash, but it's situational. Matter manipulation. Oh my god, you're. Ooh, that might be god tier. That might be to manipulate matter. Matter's in everything, so you can manipulate anything. You gotta be god tier. Space limit. Limit is god tier as well. Holy shit. Bone manipulation. Bone manipulate. You can manipulate your bones. You can make bone shields. You can probably use your bones to regenerate. You probably use your bones as weapons. It sounds average to me. I don't think that's too crazy. Space manipulation. You can use space. I'm gonna put it in good. I don't think that's better than Portal. Adaption and adaptation. Adaptation. Is that where you adapt all the time? Adaptation, adaption, adaption. Is it adaptation or adaptation? Adaption, because you adapt, adaptation, whatever. Adaption, I gotta go semi-god tier, because if you have the ability to adapt to everything like that guy in the X-Men, then you physically can't be beat. Technopath, I think this is OP. I think Calculator has this power, right? I'm not sure. The fuck did I just do? What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Technopath power. The power to physically interact, communicate, and manipulate technology with your mind. Yep. This calculator have this power? Am I tripping? Is his name not calculator? Hold on, I gotta look this up now. Oh, he's a mechanokinesis. The fuck is that? It's the same shit! I hate when niggas make me doubt myself, man. Technopath. I think this is OP. If you have the ability to do this, obviously if you're not on a planet with technology, it's not gonna work, but with that ability, I just went through a whole thing for nothing. What the fuck was that? That was such a waste of time. Telepath. I think this is an average power. To be able to hear somebody's thoughts and do all that, like, I don't think this is like communicate with your mind. I don't think that's too many crazy things. Future predictions, that's a good power. I don't mind that at all. I think that's a good power. Fill, the ability to fill or unfill anything. We gotta put that. We gotta put something in trash. So that's going in trash. I don't know what the fuck that means. Detecting, that's situational. That's probably average. That's better than bad. Breathe underwater, that's situational. Infinite wishes, you're god tier. Spawn anything, you're god tier. Stop motion, that's a good power. Healer, you're semi-god tier. Healing factor, you're OP. Stone gaze, that's pretty average. Talk to animals, that's pretty average. Charm, that's a good power. Creative mode, that's situational. That's situational. That's OP. Oh, Fate Manipulator is OP. Size Manipulation, that's average as fuck. Fear Manipulation, Weakness, these are all average. Stick to Walls is garbage. Force Field is OP. Spidey Senses is OP. Lucky, you might be god tier with Lucky, but we're gonna go OP. State of Matter, Ice, we'll put that in the fucking good. Super Hearing, that's average as fuck. Freeze Breath, that's an average power. State of Matter, I don't know what that is. Persuasion, that's situational. Perception Manipulator, that's an average power. What can I say? Light Powers is right here. These are all kind of the same. Goku, you're fucking god tier. Time Manipulator, you're semi god tier. To be able to negate anything, that's OP as shit. I'm kind of switching through these. Stretch powers are kind of average. Telekinesis, that's OP. Read minds is situational. Mind manipulation, I think that's situated. That's average. That's average. Nature powers, it's always gonna be here. All the shit is like that. Flight, cloning, genjutsu is tough between these two. Super strength. Okay, here we go. Here's my I gotta scroll up now. Here's my thing. I think super strength is in one of these. It depends on who it is, but we gotta put it in here because super strength is kind of like depends on your level of super strength. Are you super strength Superman or super strength Captain America? It depends. Because they both have super strength apparently, but one of them doesn't. Super speed, I think it's God tier. I think super speed is the most fucking confusing power of all time because how is it that you're able to move so fast that nobody can see you, hear you, even sense that you can come? Maybe you have spidey senses, but you won't be able to get out of the way. Like, if I'm like, because all I think about superpowers is like, imagine you're just walking down the street, right? And a freight train comes and just knocks your shit out. Your body gets hit with all the force of that freight train. Let's say it's going like 300 miles per hour. Your body gets hit with all that force. Then you, who's at like zero, get hit with all that force. You probably bake hella bones, fly off, maybe fly a couple of distances, drop, break every bone in your fucking body, and then now you're like just like that. But you read the Flash comics, this dude super speeds around the world, punches something, and then they just fall down. They don't break their entire existence. It doesn't make sense because the faster you should go, the more destruction you should cause. Because it's basic physics. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if I have all this speed coming behind me and then I go hit somebody, I should be able to fucking disintegrate them. But I guess it has to do with the speed force because the Flash isn't actually running that fast. It's like a time power because he's running normally, but the world perceives him as going fast. It's so weird, bro. Because he's not like running faster than anybody else. It's just that he's manipulating time somehow. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Probability control is probably the most fucking. It's almost at God tier, but I'll put it at semi-god tier. To be able to phase through anything, that's pretty cool. Invisibility, that's average. Reality warp is one of those fucking crazy powers that you really can't do anything about. I think truth manipulator is a good power. I think mind control is OP. And I think the last one, time travel, is OP as well. To be able to go back in time and do anything. I know I skipped a lot of these, like going super in depth into them because I feel like a lot of these powers are kind of the same. But like also some of these are they're just too much. Like there's too many options for one and two. Like what's the difference between OP and God tier? I think OP is just a little bit lower than God tier. That's why there's more OP and that's why there's more semi God tier than God. I think these are like if I had to put it like infinite wishes is probably number one. I think matter manipulation is probably number two, then invincible, then limit, then speed, and then everything. I'm not gonna rank everything else, but it's tough to really get it right. But yeah, there's a lot of superpowers. If I could have any superpower on this is definitely infinite wishes, because infinite wishes can get you literally anything. Because if you think about it, you can ask for every single superpower on this list and combine it into one where you just become omnipotent. You get what infinite wishes, you can literally do anything you want. It's the greatest superpower of all time. I don't think that's a real power. But anyway, if you guys like the video, subscribe, comment, like, all that shit. Peace.